what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Monique, baby, you are the biggest L of 2024. You guys, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, Monique's son blasted her, said that she was a negligent parent, say she never wanted to be a mother, she was never a mother to him, says that she refuses to make any real effort to actually be in his life, make things good, or even worse, be in the daughter's life. Monique responded back by going on live with Sydney for Sydney to sit there nodding her head why Sydney cursed out her son that anybody can see is hurting. Now, listen, before we get into this, just let you know, my name is Tisa. I believe that in a parent-child relationship, when you admit yourself that you put fame, money, and fortune above not even raising your child, but being a mother, when you come out and say you basically abandoned your child to start a new family, I believe that the parent that admits to all this she has to do the heavy lifting in the relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. Two things can be right. Monique, okay, can have been done wrong by Tyler Perry and Oprah. Monique could have, I believe her 100% about what she says about Oprah, Tyler Perry. At one point, before he apologized, Lee Daniels. I believe all that hoobabaloo. But we also have to say, as much as you might be fighting the good fight against the Hollywood industry and the tyrants that had their foot in their neck, Monique is the villain in her own son's story. And even her son goes on to say, well, baby, Monique sat there nodding her head while Sydney basically cursed out the son and brought up the fact that the son felt so alone and like he didn't have a father and how he was searching for a father that he even wanted to call Sydney daddy. But Monique and Sydney was like, no, you already have a father and you give that man respect. To which I will say, that's all I needed to know about the toxic parenting. That's all I needed to know. But she has come back out and she has put in some nasty work. Do you know she tried to do an Oprah. And baby, somebody tell Monique this mess ain't gonna work for you that you did to Oprah and Tyler Perry. Because the itch that flies in a professional relationship doesn't fly in a personal relationship. And Monique wanted to know with her son, why did you release all this stuff? Why are you doing it now? To which I say, you got some nerve because you had the right to release whatever tapes you wanted and we supported you. Now, the fact that you're the villain in someone's story, you're wondering why he did that. But y'all, it's not over. She released text messages to show that her son was dead wrong because I guess the public backlash is ruining her comeback story. Okay, and I'll be the first to say, I support Monique and what she was doing, but I ain't never going to support a deadbeat parent. I don't care if that's man, woman, whatever. I'm not supporting a deadbeat parent ever. And when I see a child hurting, because everything in this world goes down to a wounded child. When I see the person that wounded the child walking around, still inflicting, no. Okay? And if you got a problem with it, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of toxic parents around. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this, right? Monique decided to clear her MF name by releasing text messages to prove basically her son right. This woman released text messages from like 3 years ago to prove that she's an evolved mother and in her son's life. You release messages from 3 years ago to show that you're an evolved mother, and all it showed was that your son, who you admit everything he says about the way you raised him was true, your son was so desperate for a relationship with you that you threw him crumbs, right? And made no real effort, and he was willing to pick them up. But y'all, not only that, Monique is getting dragged because of that. She should have just sat there. Oh no. What y'all think about this? And don't come at me saying, honor thy mother and father, because read the rest of that MF and verse and let the milk from your mother, from the gypsy, like whatever it is. That actually, let me Google this. I found it, right? Because this is the thing that makes me mad. Because some of y'all were in my comments talking about, it says, honor thy mother and father, okay? So that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on this earth. Honor thy mother and father. It's funny, mofos that want to put that always forget the next verse. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord, right? Do not frustrate your children. Listen, I'm just saying, like, do not provoke. Honor thy father and mother, blah, 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 blah. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. You guys, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. To sit there and actually bring God into it, like God wants his children, innocent lives he blessed you with, to be abandoned. Anyway, let me get into Monique and how she played herself. I'm not even going to argue with the bad parent brigades. And no, I don't believe any of that. I don't believe any of that. But let's get into this, okay? Monique's messages. This woman don't know when to stop. She just keep embarrassing herself. The messages. These are the receipts she pulled out from December 5th, 2020. Hey, baby, just checking on you. Hey, baby, just checking on you, right? 20 days later, she messaged him December 5th, then messaged him 20 days later. He said, hey, man, good morning. Hey, baby, did you mean to send this to me? LOL, man. She put a heart. He put, hey, ma, good morning. My phone autocorrected ma, but put man. She said, well, damn that autocorrect. First of all, that's how little you guys interact and how little he calls you a mother, that his phone is autocorrected ma to man. Oh, but there's more. Monique she said, hey, now. He sent her something that she did. She said, hey, now, and I see you. That's it. On January 25th. February 2nd. Hey, now, and I see you. You've been an absentee mount. Yo, I will say, I used to just think it was deadbeat dads. And before y'all start, yes, my daddy's still with my mama and they are loved up most days, right? But honestly, I used to think it was just deadbeat parents, but no, it's deadbeat dads. It's deadbeat parents that did this. She said, hey, baby, you good? I'll call you tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed. LOL, your mama getting older. He said, lol, love y'all. February 8th, she never called. February 8th, hey, sweetness, I'll hit you later tonight. Okay. Hey, baby, this is February 8th. Hey, baby, I'm going to call you when I get home. This is February 12th. We are out, right? I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's funny you never pick up your kid's call, right? February 18th, hey, mommy, just wanted to send stuff, some flowers and stuff, just because. Can you help me pick some stuff out because I have no idea what I'm doing? She said, hey, baby, of course I will. Give me a couple of hours to call. Hey, ma, have you ever heard, then on February 22nd, have you ever heard of hypothyroidism? It's an excessive sweating disorder. And she said, hey, my baby, no, I've never heard of that. I'll research it. It's also really weird that she calls everybody her sweet babies, including her son, but whatever. Hey, my baby, sorry I missed your call. Can we talk tomorrow? We are at February 25th. Let's keep going. She sent a picture of him. Yes, you look so handsome. Next time she talked to him was March 17th. You better say that ish. Let me know when your break starts. He said, she said, hey, baby, how are you? This is in April now. This is still in March, but much later. I'm okay. I've been overwhelmed these past couple of days, working through it by talking with Nicole. This hasn't been the best sales week so far, and I've been feeling more anxious about it than usual. Nicole has been helping me chill out, though sometimes she's the reason for the stress. Lol. March 26th. She didn't even answer him. She did not even answer this mofo. It flipped to March 26th, 10 days later. Hey, my baby, let's talk when you get off. He said, hit her right back. I can call you in 30 minutes. She said, hey, my baby, can you give me an hour? She said, that's cool. The next day, hey, my baby, you up? I'm not done. Please know you still sleep. However, when you wake up, I want you to have an awesome day. She said, yes, ma'am. How y'all doing this morning? She said, amazing. He said, my appointment with the DMV is on the 7th, so I can start this process for my license. I have 3 derogatory strikes on my credit. I'll clear up 2 of them at the end of the week. Just telling you my to-do list. She said, I know you'll get it done. Let's go. Next time they even talk is April the 8th. Again, keep in mind, Monique's the deadbeat parent. Monique's the one that sees her son suffering mentally, emotionally, and psychologically from the she did to him. That she's already acknowledged before you defend Monique. She's acknowledged it. He said, so then he texted her sometime in April. Hey, Mom, where you at? She said, Jamaica, how y'all doing? He said, we're doing good. Cooking late dinner, salmon, salad, and rice. The doctor's appointment went well. We met one of the wives. She said, congratulations, my baby. Did y'all hear my baby's heartbeat again? Remember Jamaica? She said, yeah, man, of course. I remember Mr. Jamaica. Oh, I guess Mr. Jamaica. How's he doing? And the baby's heartbeat is strong. We forgot to ask for the BPM. She said, he's doing good, still look the same, just got older. It's been 15 years since I've seen him. Is Nicole getting big? He said, our next appointment is June 11th for the ultrasound. How's somebody telling you about their baby's heartbeat and you talk about Mr. Jamaica? Anyway, this keeps going on and on and on. He said, hey, mama, that's your mama. She said, hey, mama, you're awake. Hey, mommy, how are your eyes feeling? She said, hey, sweet baby, I haven't forgot, just trying to get myself together. Hey, sweet baby, I'll call you after we speak with Tamika and Thomas and her father. I'll talk to them. It doesn't matter. This is in October 18. She shared 5 pages of text spanning over a year in 2020. And then Sydney jumps in. Remember today, this is Uncle Sid. If you don't change your immature ways, you're going to lose, my man. We can't be mad at you, but we're definitely sad at you. How do you go from putting your mother on hold when generations of family are able to see Sinai on Nicole's side, but you gave no instructions to Tuffy or your mother as to when they could or be able to see Sinai until after Tuffy brought this fact to your attention? Interestingly, you're a man now, but you're a little boy just days ago. As you needed me to walk you through getting a car, the items for the baby you wouldn't even have if your mother, Tuffy, and I didn't care enough to do that for you, Sinai. You need to be rescued from your apartment weeks ago by Tuffy, but you cussed her out days ago. What is wrong? I don't believe Monique's evil, disgusting ass, and I say that with all my chest, released this messages. And a message of Sydney calling the son and the man you made and the son of man you raised, telling him he's a little boy because he needed a male figure that you couldn't be and you couldn't give him, and you didn't even try to be. And when I say a male, I mean a guiding, supporting figure. You couldn't be there for them. So you got this mofo, and y'all the only ones he can call to walk through the process of getting a car, and you're tossing that out, calling him not a man. And now you're mad that a son, even by your own messages, you're not involved with, and you don't care. And you talk to a stranger, and every time you try to get deep, all you do is hit him with a, hey, sweet baby. And you're mad you weren't in first in line to see the baby that you weren't even involved in, and he had to remind you. Y'all, listen, y'all can go up for Monique against Tyler and Oprah and all of them. And I'm not saying she's wrong about that. But y'all got to be honest about who this woman is. And at the end of the day, baby, I don't go up for people, places, or things. I go up for principle and I go up for character. And the same way on Monday, talking about, oh, Tisa, how soon they change. Yeah, mofo. Because the same way on Monday, I think you're a good person. The same way on Tuesday, I find out you're being a deadbeat dad or woman and you trashed me. Keep that energy over there. Baby, if you want forgiveness, go pray to God. Monique don't want forgiveness. Monique thinks she's in the right. And the sad part is the fact that y'all are going up so deep against Oprah, Tyler, whatever, that y'all don't even care about what this woman did to her child and is currently doing for a child. And to the person that wrote me saying, T said, you need to move on. He grown. Is that what we doing now? Is that what we doing? You telling me that we can have children, neglect them, put men, money, fame, career above them, leave them with deep psychological wounds. And all we got to do is just bite it out until they what? 25, 30. And then we can look at those same boys, because that's what he is, a wounded child walking, looking for his mother's love. We can take those same children and look at them when they're 30 to months. You've grown. You need to move out of it. You need to move out of it, baby. We don't do generational curses on this channel. And if you think what Monique's doing is right, then you need to have a hard look at either the way you're raising your children or the way you were raised. Because I guarantee a lot of stuff that you thought that you were growing and you need to move through, you need to actually take a moment and feel. But hey, that's just me. You want to support a deadbeat? Go ahead. Monique pretty much proved this boy's point. Monique is some nasty work. And she should have just stayed quiet, apologized to her son, and said, baby, how can I fix this? Instead of hitting her with the, I take accountability. I'm sick. Because I say this about men, and I'll say it about women. Being accountable is just the beginning. That's not the end of your MFing journey. I was wrong. Because now you have to take responsibility and you have to move forward and fix it. And when you brought a life into this God's forsaken earth, where demons are running among us, it was your responsibility to protect that life and fill him with love. Anyway, I've said what I've said. Don't come in my comments with any dumb mess about honor thy father and mother. Because, baby, read the MFing Bible, because there's a lot of verses on how you treat the innocent, how you treat the young, how you treat your own blood. Anyway, y'all, talk to y'all later. Bye.